Here's the kick. And Stillman will take it at Stillman at about the 5-yard line. And was he shaken up a little bit? He's a little disappointed with himself as he pounds the turf with his fist. Stopped at the 21-yard line.
Adam Watson with tremendous coverage there out of the special teams ranks and makes a great open field tackle. Waverly with difficult field position starting at their own 21-yard line.
8604 786 8604 $411. You can collect your winnings.
Well, Rance, you've got a halftime score from Binghamton. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that one?
Well, unfortunately for the Horseheads faithful, we're reporting that Binghamton 21, Horseheads nothing at halftime.
All right, here we go, fans. With a man in motion, a quick pass to Bodine. His receiver, or I should say his pass coverage man fell down. And that was Malcolm Jones, and Bodine, however, wasn't able to react soon enough to exploit that situation, but it is a Waverly first down, the ball at the 35-yard line. So a 14-3 lead right now for the Corning Hawks. Waverly going up top. And Judson's pass is thrown and broken up. And there is no pass interference. And I think one unhappy young man out there was Brendan Stillman, as he was primed and ready for it near the Corning 35-yard line.
Well, he certainly had an argument there, no doubt, that the Hawk defender had a hold of his shoulder and he was pulling him as he tried to go up to make the catch. So the referees missed that one, but that's what happens.
2nd and 10 for the Wolverines.
So if you missed the score update from Rance, 21-0, Horseheads trailing Binghamton at the half. Somebody missed a tackle, and still running with the ball will be Stillman on a sweep to the right side. Ran a long distance, half a mile, to pick up about 2 yards on that carry. All right, so it'll bring up 3rd down. And the ball at the Waverly 38-yard line. Just can't get untracked, and can't say that Judson hasn't been strong on the pass routes. His receivers not really able to handle it. All right, this one's taken a while to develop. Again from the pistol. There's a quick pass out in the flat, quickly to Rice. Rice on the short side of the field, and Michael Rossi reaches up and takes him down with a two-handed tackle as he put his hands on the pads and brought him down. And we've got an injured player down on the field. And it looks like it's a Waverly player. He's up. That's Rice. Says he's okay. So he comes out for at least one play. All right, so let's see where we continue with this play. It'll be 4th down and just short of the 45. Let's call it the 43-yard line of Waverly. And Jason Miller is apparently not going to gamble on this one.
Yeah, he thought better of it. He certainly was giving it a thought to go for it, but they're at their own end. It's still early in this game, and a little confusion with substitutions, penalties.
Well, we've got flags all over the field, so things will stop. All right, so the men in the striped shirts are talking it over. We are 6:17 away from the end of the 3rd quarter, a 14-3 lead for Corning. All those points scored tonight were as many that Corning scored last week to win over Horseheads.
Illegal substitution on the defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
That's Corning called for the illegal substitution. And in the process, Waverly picked up a first down on the 5-yard assessment. That moves the ball to their 48-yard line. All right, here's the snap, and Judson running for his life. There's a big pursuit, and somehow he's able to get away from the pursuit out there by Mike DiNardo. DiNardo gets up clutching his arm, and he wants to stay in the game, and we haven't seen anything about them summoning him to the sideline, so apparently he will stay in the game. It'll be 2nd down and 12, so they lose yardage, Waverly, on that carry. A little bit of a shift there now by the Wolverines. Sean Salisbury lining up on the left side, and now we got a timeout down on the field.
It looks like a little bit of confusion of what personnel they wanted on the field, so Coach Miller is going to take a timeout.
Fans, this game brought to you in part by Subway, where you can eat fresh every day. Stop in and check out the Subway Sub of the Day. Also by Elm Chevrolet, Church and Baldwin, Elmira. And our good friends at the Woodhouse. Well, we have been selecting players of the game, and we've had some outstanding candidates in recent weeks. Charlie Mann last week of the Elmira Express, Yasir Muhammad, Jason Rodriguez. Kean Collins was an earlier selection for the Corning Hawks during the season. Who will it be tonight? All right, ready to continue this game. 2nd down and 12 at the Waverly 46-yard line. Rice lines up in the slot near side. Checks with Bodine. And now Rice in motion, and the nice deception out there by Judson. And Judson, I couldn't even pick up that ball from this vantage point, but he was able to power his way to the 45, call it the 46-yard line of Corning. So it brings up a 3rd down, so they regain a lot of that lost yardage, Waverly.
3rd and 4 for the Wolverines.
Judson looks over to the right side. He's got a man set up on the right. He drops back. He looks to the near side for Bodine. It is complete. And Muhammad says, you're not going to get any advantage on me. However, they did get the first down.
Bodine gets the first down.
Like Bodine, because he's run those little route sprints, and he's so sure-handed out there.
Yeah, and he did a nice job getting exactly what he needed for the first down. So he got himself across the first down marker, made the catch, and even though Muhammad did a great job making the tackle right there, still a first down. They have 10 first downs to match Corning's 10.
Rice comes out of the ball game wide right. John Ward. Rice comes back into the game, lines up in the slot to the right side. And there's some unhappy campers down on the sideline. Coach Miller not happy with what was going on. So they're forced to spend a timeout, the Waverly Wolverines. Tomorrow at 1:30, Dave Cudges and I will have coverage of the Elmira and Maine Edwell game from the Spartan Football Complex. Next week, Rance and I will be back together at Memorial Stadium for Elmira and the Corning Hawks.
And that should be a great AA matchup because obviously with just a few weeks left here in the season now, things are starting to take shape, so we'll be able to determine who's seated where or be very close to it by the end of that game next Friday night.
Well, I guess the thought would be that if Elmira is able to post a victory next week, they would be the only undefeated AA team and for all intents and purposes would have the #1 seed. And Binghamton right now maybe #2. Judson's got a lot of time. He opens up a long pass downfield. And it will be overthrown. Stillman was the lone receiver. but Corning had 3 receivers downfield.
Yellow penalty flag on the play.
So another penalty that could be costly for the Wolverines. It is going to be
On the
a hold
offense,
against them,
penalty,
and
first down.
this is their second penalty of the game. We recall in the first half they were driving, and actually that was a drive killer. It ended up with a field goal, but we'll see if they can overcome this penalty. That's a huge penalty and pushes them way back in their own territory.
So that's what, 1st and 25, something like that?
I got the taser.
2nd and 25. Here we go. The snap. Dropping back. Here's pressure. Little screen pass to Rice to the near side. And Rice will be tackled by David Rowe, short of the 45.
So not much there. As you say, a tremendous defensive play by Rowe as he gets out and reads the screen nicely from his defensive tackle position and plays it well, and great open field tackle.
Rice picks up positive yards for the Wolverines. 2nd and almost 25 after the screen pass to Rice.
All right, once again, Judson dropping back, rolling out to the right side. Under pressure, throws a wobbly pass downfield. It is caught at the 18-yard line. And Stillman reels it in, racing a few extra yards, and he has got a huge first down.
A 45-yard pass play for the Wolverines, first down, and they are in business now in the red zone.
First down without a touchdown. 3:14 to go in the 3rd.
Well, we are running into some sprinkles here. And quite honestly, fans, it may be a situation where we're going to have to break equipment down. I hope it doesn't come to that. Here's a handoff to Stillman. Racing, puts the shoulder down, upended by Zach Turner near the 10-yard line.
About 2 yards for Stillman on that carry, just trying the jet sweep to the outside. They've run it to the right a couple times. This time they try to come to the left. Not that successful. So that'll bring up a 2nd down for them.
All right, once again, Wolverines in motion. In the corner, it is thrown. And Bodine once again was the intended receiver, but it was thrown through his arms and into the end zone. So with 2:11 to go in the 3rd quarter, Waverly running into a little bit of a roadblock here. It'll be 3rd down and 9. And the ball just outside the 10-yard line. Judson, a very prolonged amount of time. And that pass is thrown.
Judson's pass intended for number 88, John Ward. Ball's incomplete.
That's all right.
So another incomplete pass on the 3rd down play. Looks like they're not going to chance it here on 4th and 10.
Okay, well, tough break for them. They came back from that huge deficit there, and with the pass completion to Bodine. Now it's going to be another field goal try. And they're going to place the ball at what, the 18-yard line. So it's a 28-yard field goal. They had a 27 field goal attempt that was good previously in the game. Here's the put down. The kick is up, and it's good. No good. Wow.
Pulled it just left. It must have just been left of that left upright. So unfortunately for them, they go 70 yards on 9 plays, but they come up empty. The Corning Hawks still lead 14-3 over Waverly.